Hey guys, it's Elliot. As the title suggests, this is Slay the Princess. With the DLC coming out on the 24th, I always wanted to give this game a shot, and it did not disappoint. It was taken from my stream, so if you guys want to hang out, you can catch me there. And that's it. Bye!
Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Yes. Yes, I
If you
am.
don't,
At least doing
it
one of
will
those.
be the end of the world.
You know, I knew there was going to be a lot of options, but is this a finger? Oh, it is. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for this? Oh, okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to offer Monarch Revolution. I'm so bad with words. Silently continue to the cabin, turn around and leave.
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Okay, thanks for telling me what to do.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
What was that Who was that voice? Was that the other me?
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table.
Well, the knife.
Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Save early and save often.
The blade
I'll pick it up.
is your implement. You'll need it
Yep.
if you want to do this right.
Okay, I'll take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
I sure do.
It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Couldn't agree more. Voice in my head.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot
this
filtering from the ancient wood.
Cool.
If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
You know, just a normal dude
She
with a knife.
sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
The voices are already conflicting. Hi. Hi.
Don't be a stranger.
I'm not
It's
trying
been
to be.
so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Okay.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Well, hello.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
I mean, that's sort of the plan. What? No way. Why would you even think that? Hide the knife behind my back. No. Okay, yeah, you got me. I'm here to slay you. Nuh-uh. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. Still your nerves and step forward. Nuh-uh.
Then drop the knife.
I don't have a knife.
After
She's
we
not even a
talk to
monster.
her, maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Couldn't agree more. Tighten my grip. I
You
won't be
ignore the
swayed.
trembling in your
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Well, that's the plan, pretty lady.
You should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Well, she already has one of the chains broken.
She's unarmed.
Why don't you get the
If
other
you
one off?
hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Okay. What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? Are you sure she's not armed? I'm sorry, can we just talk? I'm not dropping the blade. Drop the blade. Slay the princess. Yeah, what if she isn't bluffing?
You go into this expecting to die, you're going to die.
Okay. I mean, it's not very reassuring.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
I'm not dropping the
Then
blade.
I'm not talking to you.
Well, you're talking to me right now. An impasse. I guess we're at, yeah.
I guess we are.
Well, yeah. Fine then.
For the love of everything, just slay her already.
You know, stay out of this. We're having an argument. We're
something.
working it out. Now the voices are mad at me. What's the first thing? You think we should slay her or drop the knife? Just stare at her some more.
You stare at the princess, squinting fiercely.
I'm squinting.
Forever, aren't you?
We're sitting on opposite ends of the couch now.
You'll have to blink eventually. Just make a choice.
Fine.
And
Oh my
you've
goodness,
already
it's
lost
moving.
the battle.
Wait, what do you mean? I mean, I think I have the advantage here.
She casually sidesteps your thrust before knocking you to the ground with
Oh,
a
maybe
single
not.
blow from her elbow. But she doesn't stop there.
Oh.
She kicks you a few times to measure the pointed tip of her as you lie face on the floor.
One more, please.
Curiosity.
I'm pretty sure I tightened my grip on the blade. How
You
did this
shouldn't have
happen?
let that look at
There was
me.
no fear. I just was, debating some
Is
choices.
this real? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
My bad.
She applies more pressing.
Not the first time.
Your life.
All right, well, that's one
Everything
ending.
goes dark. And
It's
you
kind of an
die.
any percent speedrun though, right? Chapter 2.
You're on a path in the woods,
Okay.
and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin
Did you get?
is a princess.
Do you hear that change of tune in the music? That's really good.
You're
That's
here
cool.
to slay her.
I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay, no. But I died. What am I doing here? She's going to kill me again.
I can assure you that you're
Getting
not
re-zeroed.
dead. And to answer your second, if he doesn't remember what happened, then
Like a rock.
maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. What does it matter what he knows?
Oh, third
There's
voice.
nothing we can do to stop her. She's just going to kill us again.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Yes, indulge me.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Oh, he's already giving it up.
Died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Maybe.
And she broke every bone in our body before she decided to let us die.
I mean, you didn't have to put it like that,
What were we
broken.
supposed to do? You've been given another chance to actually do this right. And
Second
I believe
chance.
your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. Did time simply rewind itself? Or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? Walk up to that cabin, break her chains, and let her
Oh.
do whatever she wants.
Broken's onto
It's all
something.
the same. Both of those things can be true at the same time. So chin up. I believe in you.
Thanks, narrator. Now let's talk about this princess.
Just be quick about it.
Is she single? She killed me last time around. How can I make sure that doesn't happen again? All she did last time was beat me to death. How can someone like that end the world? I mean, what do you mean all she did? To quote you from last time, she's just a princess. Why was she strong enough to beat me to death with her bare hands? Who locked her in that basement? What is this place? I am interested in this one.
People locked her in that basement. Don't overcomplicate things.
Okay. If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because
I'm special.
you're special. Oh,
Oh.
didn't know we were scared
At
to experience.
least that's what the
painfully
voices in my
dying
head say.
All over again.
You're being cagey. What aren't you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
I
Even
kind of
if
feel
he's
like listening
hiding
to the voice
something,
now.
I'm being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic. You're being annoying, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress
mean?
enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
Okie dokie, narrator.
The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Yeah.
Why do we feel so small?
Come on, dude. Come on.
We don't
Don't
feel
say that.
small. We are small.
Stop. Stop. I'm curious about the mirror.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's the altar, the blade sitting on the altar, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
What are you talking about?
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. Who cares if there's a mirror? We're all going to die anyway. And I'm sure that if we looked in there, we'd just see something sad and miserable looking back.
That's
at
just
us.
every morning, man.
For the last time, you're not going to die unless you let it happen. And luckily for you, there isn't a mirror. You probably look perfectly normal.
Probably.
Do you not know what we look like? He knows. He just doesn't have the heart to tell us.
I have to check this out. I went to look at myself. I went to see how handsome I am. I'm approaching the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Whatever, take the blade.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. This is actually kind of nice. Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? It's me.
Man, it is hard to find a camera spot for this game. Witness me!
She wasn't like this last time. We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her. Go down there.
The broken
She's
guy
not the
is a
one
bit...
making the decisions. You tumble to the bottom, entering the vast temple-like room beyond. The princess towers over.
Oh
almost
my
glowing in
down
weak
bad, bro.
starlight.
God.
Her figure
Mommy?
Her-
I want to slay it.
You brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such charming audacity. Drop it.
No. Tighten my grip.
As if on command, the blade slips from your grasp.
What?
We didn't drop it. We decided
Oh,
to grip it tighter.
Thank you, voice of the
remember?
hero. I was...
Are you really just gonna let that
Thank you.
happen to us? Of course we dropped it. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence.
Kneel.
No. No.
Oh, are you still trying to defy me? I said kneel. Why don't we talk?
We could talk plenty, lady.
Trying to succeed where you've already catastrophically failed. Here beyond the empty halls of death.
Smash. Last time she stomped us to death. No. We're supposed to end the world.
You weak-willed buffoon.
What do you mean?
Is that so?
I want to get to know her side of the story.
Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart. It feels like a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten. It's time for me to seize my
Can I
destiny.
be there when you change the
and
world?
you, little bird, will help me seize it.
Score. That's a lot of options. What would you have me do? What do you have planned? Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You can be whatever you want to be. I have questions for you before I decide to do anything. What happened to you after I died? I'm not going to help you end the world. I don't care if something new comes after. I just can't let you do that. I'm yours to command. Well, you know which one I have to choose, though. I'm yours to command.
Your will was so easily broken. Am I that magnificent?
Yes. Yes. A million times.
What you want, then, I guess there's not much else for me to say.
It's just it's hard being a simp? I don't think so. It's kind of easy. It's better for you. How about that? Yeah.
Don't just give in to her, not when the stakes are so high, not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you. Is that a person? No, it used to be a person.
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand. You're mine. Rise, my little bird. Break my chains.
Wow, this is actually like the brainwash route.
And how are we supposed to do that? All we have is a blade. All you need to do is believe it's been done.
And if I don't believe, what happens then? I mean, imagination is powerful.
You poor, wretched little thing. All you have to do is open the last door to your heart.
Lead me to everlasting darkness.
Please, don't do this.
Oh wait, there's no other option. It's over. I mean, sorry.
This is how it was always going to be.
And it is good.
Alright, I'm done with this. I'm just gonna go sit in the corner. Let me know if we get our agency back.
All right, break the chains.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
What a good disciple you are.
Yes.
Come.
What happens now?
Nothing. And then everything.
Absolutely. Don't look at me like that. But you do not take her hand. Something has taken her away. And it's left something else in your place.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her. The narrator is gone. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
He is. Does that mean the world ended? Then
Strands of hair. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
there's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. I don't want to look at us.
I do. I have to. I'm gonna approach this. I'm approaching the mirror. Don't care.
Different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
It's the only thing left. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. With my creepy, scaly finger. Silence. As you reach forward. They're gone. But the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet.
Still a smash. What are you? The gift of a fragile vessel. Is this the end of the world? Let her out! Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? Attack the entity, destroy your body. Are you what someone sent me to slay the princess? That one.
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. How can the world have ended if we are talking?
You didn't have to be a smartass. It's just a question. I mean, the end of the world could still be here. It could still happen, but we're still here.
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. This one is dominance, a figure capable of bending everything to her will. She will make for a terrifying and divine heart.
Okay. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I'm a sandwich left half eaten in your fridge. I don't know what I am. True.
I think that you are like me. Nothing as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us. Exit. But this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
I like this hand, actually. The more I look at it. Hands are hard.
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole.
So, like, does she want me just to keep going through different routes? Piece them together? Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? And what if I don't let you do this to me? I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, Is that what you're going to do? Okay, make me forget.
Everything. Until we meet again.
I don't want to forget.
You ask of things that cannot be done.
You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Aren't you scared?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
All right, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Oh, who are we talking to?
You're on a path in the woods.
All right, guys, we're just starting the
and
game.
At the end of that
Let's
path
do it.
is a cabin.
Note, you can skip previously seen dialogue by hitting tab on your keyboard or R1 on your controller. I don't have one. Now we're at the part where we choose different routes. All right, why not? Let's get rid of a monarch.
That's the spirit.
Yeah.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
I'll think about it.
In a blade.
Now this looks more like what the first cabin did. Take the blade. Now I've got my little sword hand.
If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Just checking in.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
That's okay.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
No. How'd you know? No. What? No way. Why would you even think that? Okay, you got me.
That isn't a good idea.
Hero? What happened?
Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Tighten my grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking.
Don't believe
Are
it.
you scared of me? Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Yeah.
So,
I'm getting
you
closer.
should just
Hesitate now.
We've
it'll
seen
be
some.
too
Wait, no,
late.
never mind. Never have.
End this.
Gone. First time seeing her. I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Well, fine. Wait. I'm getting a sense of deja vu. Slay the princess.
Untempered
What do you
on
mean
her
doubt?
through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
Dude. It's
It
just Mortal
feels like
Kombat
you've
to
been
me.
hit with you can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurts!
That hurt.
Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit.
Give up is actually grayed out. Finish the job.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash for the final time through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh, we got her. Nice. Oh.
The two of you fall to the floor.
This was fun.
Princess
pleasant.
gasps.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
Everything goes dark, and you die.
The Adversary, Chapter 2. She's going to kill me again.
Again? People don't die twice. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us.
Voice of the stubborn.
The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning.
And winning.
That's the...
Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? And why should I bother doing anything?
killer. And yet you still died, didn't you? So congratulations. Enough with the talking. We've got a fight to win. Nothing else matters. She will lie. She will cheat. Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight. Are you sure about that? So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear? Crystal. The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. No knife this time. Right then, fisticuffs it is. Probably more fair to her anyway. Get the job
Another
done.
voice for the collection.
And don't forget that the blade is waiting for you upstairs if you happen to change your mind. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend.
Is that another challenger?
Tightening.
Is this like a tomboy
Good.
princess?
Sounds like my kind of princess. And the final step, the form of the princess comes into...
It's like a patron in Baldur's Gate.
Ugh, I hope you're not just here to chat. I've been itching for a rematch.
She's gonna tear me apart, man. Which one should I pick? I need more voices. Okay, yeah, I choose this one.
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There. Unpacking done.
You don't know. Whatever brought the two of you back to life isn't a fluke. And beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember.
Yeah, are you okay, narrator?
Of course I'm not okay.
Just because it bothers you, I'm going to take this even less seriously. You don't know the depths of my apathy. Lie. You know, I don't know what you're talking about. I've never died. Do you see how alive I am right now? Would someone as alive as me already have died? I didn't think so. Don't worry, I'm going to do a good job. You got me? Pretty much everything you just said is true. How alive I am.
Don't try to lie to me. Just please take this seriously.
I don't know what happened to you since the last time we met. I'm choosing this one.
Oh, you've got another thing coming if you think you can just turn around and leave.
Oh, but I am.
As you step towards the
Yeah, you're
stairs,
no.
you hear the heavy creak of straining metals,
See ya.
and then a snap. She's loose.
Okay, team. What are we thinking?
How about we get the hell out of...
You know, teamwork makes the dream work. I had to ask.
Dead is dead. You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path... Alright, change of plans. We're taking the blade this time, and we're not hiding upstairs.
Oh, I didn't even get a chance to go upstairs. The Broken's back. Oh, the gang's growing.
We've seen her bleed. Whatever she is, she started out mortal, which means she probably is still mortal, which means we can win. We just didn't take things seriously enough last time.
Actually, I don't think we have been here.
So you knew this could happen. You knew we'd be able to restart like this. Look, if the world around you is changing, especially all the way out here, then that means you're nearing the point of no return. Whatever happens next, that's it. There won't be any more do-overs.
I feel like I'm being pulled in 100 different directions. You better all listen to me when the time comes to make a choice. If I don't slay her, if I just stay here or do anything else when we hit this point of no return, then what happens? No matter what happens next, it seems like our answers are at the cabin. We might as well see this through. I'm done with this. Bye. We might as well see this through.
You'll find the princess within, as I'm sure you already know. End her. The interior of the cabin is a place that feels long forgotten. Now there is a growth that has overtaken it. A viscous fluid seeps from cracks in the stone walls, and it congeals into chaotic streaks of writhing nerves and wet clumps of living meat.
How are we supposed to get to the basement? There's no door. There's just a mirror where the door used to be.
A mirror? There is no mirror. There's the pedestal, the blade sitting on the pedestal, and the door to the basement.
Yeah, the narrator really doesn't know about the mirror.
Just to tell us where the door is.
I've been seeing a lot of things. Okay.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. As if you don't see it. You really don't, do you? How strange.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and drag your hand across the door leading to the basement. As if on command, it slowly slides open. The stairs leading down to the basement are at once both narrow and grandiose. The high vaulted ceiling stretches up into a gloom beyond your sight, while walls wet with tumorous growths press in uncomfortably at your sides. You feel both unprotected and trapped, at once exposed and claustrophobic. Her voice, a bellowing rage, roars up the stairs.
So you've returned after denying me the salvation of combat? Are you here to gloat? Are you here to mock what I've become?
Oh, princess, you can't be that ugly. Smash. Beauty's only skin deep, so.
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
I hope it's something nice.
There's
Wait,
not so
chill
much
out.
of- Then, with a nauseating sound, the skin tears. It plops to the ground. She pulls her red, glistening arm free from her bindings. She is loose, and she is coming for you. What can we even do against someone like her? She has such power, such beauty.
Dude. Broken? I'm going to end you. Slay the princess.
You'll try. And that's what I've been so excited for. Let's hurt each other.
Your heart full of fear, you charge towards the princess, your eyes locked on each other, both of you prepared to lay down your very essence in one blow. It's now or never. Let's make it a beautiful blaze of glory. With a horrifying squelch.
I hope you weren't planning on dying. We're going to make this last forever. Huh. I feel cold. I've never felt cold before.
True to her word, you do not die by her hand. Nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before. And you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess. I don't want to look at us.
I'll sit beside.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. Maybe there'll be a good fight there. Maybe we'll find
Are we
her
lying to
again.
them? Sorry, voices. I'll be alright. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've grown. You are at the cabin. Approaching.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Huh. Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed? What does it feel like to change like this? When this is all done, do you know what you want to do? You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes in around me. Why can I do the same things I've done before? You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
What do you want me to bring you next time? Do you have any thoughts of this vessel? Well, yeah.
The vessels are a weave of emotion at odds with themselves, but they are only perspectives. They are not me. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
What does it feel like?
Eyes close in reflection.
Okay.
Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct.
Yeah, come
I'm
on.
sorry. Words are
Nah, I feel like an
difficult
asshole.
for me. Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now. The task of finding my vessels is your burden to carry.
Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is desecration. She placed the weight of her agony on you, yet it is she who unwound herself. But there is passion and empathy in her misery. She will make for a burning heart.
I'm ready to go back.
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you guys want to see a part 2, let me know in the comments. Bye.